What is poppin', squad? Your boy is back from vacation, and it's been a long one, man. I feel like I've been gone for like 2 years. Look, man, we got some good news. I got another video dropping in a little bit after this video, but today we're going to be talking about real quick on why people always come back to the division. And this isn't like me kissing butt or nothing, or like, you know, speaking false hope in people's heart. This is actually like based off of the history with the game. So first things first, let's talk about what the issue is right now. Everybody's saying that it's been too long for 1.8. People are saying that the game's dead, and some people are saying it just doesn't feel the same because of the developers feeling like, I guess, that they don't really care. That's like kind of the message that's been going across a couple of videos and when I've been reading comments and tweets and all that stuff. But I mean, this is how you gotta look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of how you feel about the game, regardless of what you think is going to happen with the game, time will tell. You don't have the answer. You don't know what could happen. The game, I mean, like I said, I don't want to like speak it into like a super crazy hopeful thing, but like I said, we don't know what's gonna happen with the game. So this is the reason why people always come back to at least try out. So does this mean they're gonna stay? No. Does this mean that the game's gonna be instantaneously revived? No. These are not the things that happen when it comes to this game. As you can see, like, a lot of players come and they dip in and dip out. But one thing that has always held like true every single patch is people claim during the downside of the previous patch. So right now 1.7, this will be the downside, the end of it. The game's dead. You know, people go around. This is the time where YouTubers really stop posting as much videos because there's not much to post on. This is where like the negative Nancy's come out of the blue and they say that this game is trash and who still plays this game and give it up, move on, and all this stuff. This is the, you know, this is every time. This has happened in 1.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't even matter. Even in the earliest patches, just like I said, I remember people saying that in 1.2. They said the game was ruined because of sticky bumps. And you see how long people are still playing it. That was a year ago. So when people are saying that the game is dead and people are saying, why do you play this? They're really, honestly, what they're doing is they're asking themselves that. When they go into somebody's video and say, why do you still play this? They're really asking, why am I still watching this? And the truth is because just like clockwork, it always happens. People always, you know, they start looking around the corner when the new patch comes out, like, like, even though I talked all this trash, you know, I'm gonna sneak it in. I'm gonna try it out. That's gonna be my excuse. So the reason people do this, and I kind of had this down, like I kind of thought about this for a while. I always ask myself, like, why do people talk so much trash about the game, but they always be the same ones playing? I've came across so many people that have said the game was dead, but I saw them in the servers because I recognize them. So why do people do this? People do this because it's like a it's kind of like a addicting, like a drug. It's like getting a little taste of it. So let's say you're addicted to Division. Let's say you love the Division at its finest, right? And you put it away. You know what I'm saying? You're saying, I move on. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm not going to play it anymore. Yada, yada, yada. But when the new patch comes, people start posting about it. State of the Game comes on. You probably still follow them on Twitch. You start seeing gameplay of YouTubers talking about the PTS and stuff. And it's like, you like kind of relapse on it. You kind of get a little taste of it, and you're like, I guess I'll give it a try. And then what happens is you give it a try and you end up playing. Like, not everybody, but a lot of people do. And that's why you still find a lot of people in the Division as dead as people quote unquote claim it to be. So people always complain, and then they say that they hate the game and that it's broken. And don't get me wrong, I have been a naysayer of a couple of things. I've never, you guys can never once quote me on me saying the game is dead. That's one thing I've never said. Have I said there are things that could cause it? Yes, of course. I mean, by all means, that's obvious, but that's also theoretically speaking. That's not me putting it into air saying the game's over. I've never said that and probably never will, even if it comes to that point. But the difference between me criticizing and the people who just blatantly say the game is over, I still play the game and I make it obvious I play the game. The people who are naysayers saying that why are people playing this are the same people searching up the videos and clicking the videos. So put it like this. If I don't like something, let's say I don't like strawberries, I'm not going to go to the grocery store and yell at the produce guy and say, strawberries, why are you clicking strawberries? Like, why do you, there's people out there that like strawberries. You feel me? There's people out there that play Division. I'm one of them. I know a lot of people that still play Division. I know a lot of people who claim the game's dead and they're going to be right back. It's in our nature as a community, it always tends to be this way. The annoying part is this has been one of the worst waves of like, it's dead, it's a dead game, because, you know, some people didn't like what's to come. But the thing is they're still going to come back, and they're still going to try, and they're still going to play. So this is where I kind of have to, you know, I have to be real with y'all. There has been a time, like, I have been bored lately. I mean, but that's real. That's not me dissing the game, and that's not me hopping back. Oh, now you want to come back? No, you guys can honestly say, especially my subscribers, you guys know I've always had this game back, always will, regardless. But one thing that I did notice is this time I kind of didn't even think of Division for a little bit. I mean, I put out videos on what I could to help you guys, you know, to keep you guys up to date. But really, I didn't have the, you know, I didn't have the desire to play the game at the low patch, you know what I'm saying? I still had fun when I did, but it's just not like I woke up and was like, I want to play Division today. If anything, I wanted to play something else. That could be because, you know, Destiny had came out, and Fortnite had came out, and Star Wars had came out, and COD had came out. That could be one of the biggest reasons, but I can say this was the lowest point as far as people having the justification to say the game is dead. Does that mean the player count was different? I mean, like I said, I'm not an analytics type guy when it comes to game player counts. All I do know is if I go into a server, more than likely there's people in there. I've never really got into a server consistently that I'm like, okay, there's nothing going on. There are dead servers, but as soon as I switch and transfer one time, boom, I'm back into the fray, and I'm playing for like 5, 6, 7 hours with no issues, with no dead zones. Like this, like you can see with this gameplay, this is just non-stop fighting, and we did this for about like 3 or 4 hours. So the players are there. It's just compared to what people are comparing it to, like COD and like all these other high AAA games, of course the numbers are going to fail in comparison. But you got to realize this game has been out for a long time. The numbers are not going to be crazy. The numbers are going to spike every time there's a new patch because it's new content. And a lot of people haven't tried it, so of course they're going to come back. So my message to all the people who claim the game is dead and why do people play this, you are a part of it. You are with us because you are sitting here watching videos. If you comment on this video saying that, it's the same thing. It's point proven. You probably were gonna comment this on this video and then you got caught out on it, so you kind of feel like, okay, he's right. Like honestly, like if anything, why am I here? You look worse. You know what I'm saying? If people say, why are you playing this? Because I like it, and that's my answer. Real question is, if you don't like the game, why are you here? And if you don't like the game, bounce. Play something else. You don't have to be here. Nobody's begging you to be here. But the truth is you want to come back, like a lot of people do. Most people want the game to succeed. 99% of people I know want the game to succeed. It just, in their eyes, it hasn't. So when people are just downplaying the game over and over and over, it's kind of like you being in love with a girl, and as soon as you guys break up, you have all these bad things to say about her. But when you were with her, you were so in love and so addicted to it and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the logic on that. So most players come back because, in essence, like I said, they want the game to be good. And if it's something new, it's a new shot. And people want, I promise you, if they offered 1.9, 2.0, 2.1, and 2.2 or something, and they offer that and said, do you guys want that? Most people will vote yes. Regardless of how broken the game is, regardless of what was ruined, what was taken out, what was nerfed, what was buffed, regardless of all that, you're going to say, yeah, because you want hope in the game. People have hope in the game. It's just, there's that group of ignorant people that just want to justify their own actions for why they gave up on the game. And that's it. It's not that YouTubers out here kissing butt. A lot of YouTubers I know enjoy the game. I'm one of them. I enjoy. You guys cannot say that I don't enjoy this game. You feel me? I have fun in this game. I stream with y'all. I have good times. We talk. We have fun. And that's that. Just don't be the person to be like, oh, the game's dead 150 times on every single video, on every single tweet, on every single Reddit post. Don't be that person. Because guess what? When you come back, and you will, more than likely, not everybody, because everybody's going to be like, oh, well, I didn't come back. Well, good for you. But if you're saying that, obviously you came back. So, according to this scenario, if you're here, you're going to come back. You're curious. You want to see what's going on. You want to try it out. And that's that. So that's why players always end up coming back. And that's why I feel that the Division will always, until the servers shut off, have at least a steady amount of people to compete in the Division and play and go head to head or whatever. So you always have that player base. You may not have launch numbers. You may not have a million different players. You may not run into different guys every single time. You may run into the same guys every time. But the thing is you will always have the game to play. You will have randoms, you have casuals, you have the tryhards, you have it all. Nothing has changed Besides, we got to a low point in the patch, and that's that. So hopefully you guys feel me on this, and I don't know, man. This is just how I feel, and that's just how I see it. Let me know if you guys agree. Let me know if you guys are tired of those people. And if you're still rocking with the videos and you're excited for 1.8, leave this video a like and let me know. I'll be seeing you on the next video. Your boy is out.